Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Sumit Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Today I want to bring up a quote by Sri Chinmoy, which states that paradise is not a place, it is a state of consciousness. Do you recognize that you can close your eyes at any time and teleport yourself, time travel, right into a vacation, right into your own music video, and you can feel good quite instantly. Even better if you can play some music in the background or create a soundscape in the background, like play some ocean waves and turn on your fan, give yourself a breeze, and start to recreate that experience. Start to create paradise. He's right, Paradise is a state of consciousness. It's a state of mind. It's an intention. I've had a couple of near-death experiences in my life, including when I once drowned. Very traumatic experience. Luckily, one of my friends saved me at the time. However, I do remember in that moment where I thought I was going to die, I opened my eyes in the water and all I saw was this serene blueness. Okay? It's kind of weird to think about it now. You see the depth of the swimming pool and the tiles, the blue tiles. I'll never forget. It was completely this shade of blue that I'll never forget. And there was this sense of bliss, this sense of paradise. So even in that moment of death, I don't think there was fear. There was shock. There was surprise. There was no fear. And when I first had a very, very deep breathwork experience and a deep meditation experience, I started to feel a very similar state of fearlessness and the state of bliss, the sense of paradise there. Nothing else mattered. Time and space were irrelevant at that moment. And all that went through my mind is the people I cared about and the love. So love over fear. Big theme. Big theme if you take all the emotions, negative emotions, positive emotions. That love is positive emotions, fear is negative emotions. You could look at it also like fight or flight and rest and digest. Rest and digest, that place of stillness and pure awareness, that is that paradise consciousness. And this is what I mean by the flow state too. Because isn't that what the flow state is? It's a paradise consciousness. You feel your best, you perform your best. And it's a state of mind. It's an intentional state of mind, and you chose it. You're chosen because you chose to be. So the next time you go into an activity that you find, okay, I need to get into flow state in this activity, set the intention that I'm going to get into flow state now. And it's going to be awesome. Because where attention goes, energy flows. I'm sure you've heard this so many times before, but have you actually recognized the statement that where your attention is going, what you're focusing on, starts to grow and has energy there. Emotions, energy, and motion. So the emotions are also growing. It has an impact. It has a bigger chance at a charge, an emotional charge. Once you release a very negative emotional charge, you have a lot more room for a positive emotional charge to take its place. Alright? So, how do we attain this paradise consciousness? I would highly recommend you trigger yourself into the state. You prime yourself into the state with a clap of your hands or rubbing of your hands together or maybe putting certain fingers together to anchor yourself. Use an NLP anchor to get yourself into a theta state. Okay? So you could be listening to trance music or a theta state and just simply doing that and counting backwards from 10. Okay, I got this from Alex, a guy I know, and who practices this. And it's a very powerful way to speak to your subconscious mind, right? Like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off in a sense. And the subconscious mind registers that more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Because that's the usual way we do it. When we reverse engineer the counting process, it's a lot more powerful to tap into your subconscious mind. So get into a theta waves, maybe listen to a binaural, or maybe just get into a very deep trance state through shamanic journey, whatever method you want to use, right? And then just give yourself an anchor of some sort, okay? Some symbol, some sound, where you can really tap into that flow state. And of course you want to watch out, right? You want to set the intention, because you don't want to start driving and then crash as you put your fingers together accidentally. However, you want to have it be intentional and then count backwards from 10. It's very powerful. I hope you have an incredible day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. See you next time.